nerds out there.
But Thomas Bryant's jockstrap, get him out of here.
How does that not indicate to you, like, hey, sometimes, like, these prospects are awesome?
Donald, get back. They snatched that chain, boy. Get back. What's all gonna do about it? Popeye snatched that chain. Get back. We want that snack wrap. They got 3 flavors. Y'all got 1. Get back.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Big Factor on the Big Play Sports Network, presented by FanDuel. Ryan Tyler, Jack O'Rourke, Rob Watson, potentially going to be joined by Project McGuire later. Currently in a very important top secret meeting with FBI Director Kash Patel regarding the NBA gambling allegations. And before we dive into anything sports news related, Jack, what's up, dude?
Not too much, Ryan. How about you? Just how about you? I was gonna try and go into like, oh, I did this or that, but I've had no pressing updates in life since I saw you at halftime last night.
Pretty good. Last night was fun. I got to see you guys after work. I guess technically it was still work. We popped out to the Lakewood Truck Park, did a live full court Cleveland show with Boobie Gibson, Rafa Hernandez Brito, and Sam Amico. Went very well. Had some garage beers. They were fantastic, delicious. Got to watch the Cavs game. Obviously didn't turn out the way we all wanted it to. But it's a long season, game 1 of 82, so I appreciate you checking in with me this morning. Rob, what's up, dude?
Absolutely nothing. Did the same thing as everybody else last night. That's it.
That's it.
You watched Wemby be an alien. That's what you did last night.
We were talking yesterday. Is it too soon for, like, in his career for Wemby to win MVP award? Doesn't look like it.
No, it does not whatsoever. I believe that was the most points ever scored by a Spurs player on opening night. And, like, Rob, I was texting you because I'm just getting into basketball, trying to really learn this year. And I had not watched Wemby play a ton before he got hurt last year. And I just texted Rob, like, yo, this guy's insane. He's like, no shit.
Bro sent me most obvious text ever. I was like, I'm watching the game. I went to another bar after we left Truck Park, and it's just like he's playing on a mini hoop, bro. The announcer made a joke. It's like playing your father in the driveway. Like he's literally just unfair. He was doing all that to Anthony Davis, by the way, who I picked yesterday as my second favorite to win Defensive Player of the Year. It's just unfair what Wemby does. He's a creative basketball player, but he's 7'5". He can dribble. He can shoot. He's a great defender. He can pass. He's just it's unfair what he was doing, bro.
Well, Rob, I was going to ask you because we were talking to Boobie Gibson last night about Tracy McGrady and how his prime was cut short, and you kind of gave him like a LeBron's size but had Kobe's skill set with LeBron's athleticism in that body. Do you think because of how much of an anomaly, I guess, Wemby is, that his body could break down? Like, I know we already saw it a bit last year. Like, do you think he'll have a long prime?
I don't think he's like...
But that wasn't related to his... Like, that
yeah, it was his shoulder, but like I'm saying in general, though, like it could still break down.
Yeah. But I don't think he's like this super... It's not like Tracy McGrady was so athletic and he was jumping, and that was before they were teaching people how to land and all that. Wemby could have injuries, but like he doesn't play super reckless. Like he's getting the dunks because he's this tall. He doesn't have to jump that high. He's shooting jump shots. So I don't want to see him get hurt. I want to see him play out his career and see what he could be, honestly, because it's really going to probably change the game of basketball as a whole. You're going to start seeing all types of 7-footers just out there. Probably 5-7-foot people playing basketball in the future.
All right, well, what do you say we dive into the news today? Now, we don't really know too much about what's going on. We know about as much as everybody else. Got the news this morning. Feds are doing a sweep on the NBA. Terry Rozier arrested this morning.
Calm.
Chauncey Billups, Trailblazers coach, arrested this morning.
Coach is insane, though.
Yeah, is that wild?
I've ever heard
and then
Pete Rose.
Was there a third one? I think Fontaine. Damon Jones has also been arrested by the FBI in connection with charges announced today. That's from Tom Winter.
Is that our Damon Jones?
Yeah. Where was he coaching?
It does not say.
I'll figure it out.
It does not say. But 3 arrests so far in this, led by the FBI. I don't really know too much information. I don't think anybody does at this moment. My first thought was when I saw Terry Rozier, because that was the first one. You remember months ago, he was listed or like potentially under investigation.
It was right after Jonte Porter, no?
And then I thought he got cleared.
Well, he got cleared to keep playing, but they, I guess the investigation
it appears he wasn't all the way cleared based off of what transpired early Thursday morning. But it's just so crazy, guys, whenever you see anything like this pop up in the NBA, especially because, like, sports gambling is such a big thing, and rightfully so now. Like, it's fun if you're doing it responsibly, but, like, when it transpires over to athletes and leaks into that side of it, like, it really does just change the whole narrative and the way you can even talk about things, honestly, Ryan. Like, how do you even do that in the first place? Like, if you're Chauncey Billups, you're an NBA champion. He won the Finals MVP on that team, right, Rob?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, Finals MVP. Like, he was considered for a couple of GM spots. He's a head coach now. Like, you have everything set. Why are you doing that? Like what could possibly be the reason to do that?
I'm remembering this actually like goes back because those Rozier games they were talking about were like a while ago. Like, I think Damon Jones's allegations might have came while he was a Cavs coach. It could have been one of his jobs, bro. I'm not sure, but this is insane, bro. I mean, and regardless for him, that could be insider trading because he knows all the NBA players and whatnot from past coaching jobs. But I don't know. I know I had Terry Rozier in some bet slips once upon a time, so I know I want a refund. You always see the people on Twitter, just all of us, when you bet, and it's like magically your guy is at 18 points and you had him at 18 and a half, and all of a sudden he just turns into the worst player of all time. Now, like, you're giving people the, like, you know, or when, because some of those Terry clips are really bad. Like, if he was taking himself over turnovers and then he was just handing the ball to the other team, there's some nasty stuff going on, bro. The NBA needs to figure this out and get it all deaded immediately.
So the Terry Rozier investigation was when he was with the Hornets in 2023. So that was the same investigation that we saw lead to a lifetime ban for Jonte Porter. Mm-hmm. Do we think Malik Beasley is trying to cross into Mexico right now?
I mean, it's probably over for him if we're being honest, bro. The Fed, I saw they're waiting on a Department of Justice announcement for Malik Beasley. So all those articles I wrote over the summer about how the Cavs should get him are probably cooked.
Yeah, I mean, anytime the DOJ is getting involved, you're not going to be seeing him sign on a vet min anytime soon. Like, but that is the weird thing. Like, I mean, because I think he was such a hot name towards the end of the offseason. Like, there's only so many guys left, and obviously he was a big name before that. He's a great 3-point shooter.
And you know, like,
if you stay on the list, if you're not signed for a while, there's a reason for that.
And like, these aren't scrubs. Like, Jonte Porter scrub, okay, but like Terry Rozier not a scrub. Like Chauncey Billups, I mean, coach obviously not playing anymore, but like well-known guy, like public figure, like an NBA champion, as you said, Jack. Like, these aren't just random guys trying to make some money. These are guys that are financially set, at least you would assume.
100%.
Doing these things. And I guess it's not surprising. We've seen this across multiple sports now. Obviously, it hit home close with our Guardians. Honestly, though, what do you expect when you institutionalize gambling across the country?
Dude,
stuff like this is going to happen.
A head coach is crazy, though. That's the one that shocked me the most. Because you got the players can control it, but they could bet on the minor stuff.
Like, what's the incentive? How much money could you be making off?
A player could say, "I'm not going to make a 3 today," and they could cash under somewhere for one of their buddies. A coach, like, that means you're putting in bad players. You're trying to lose games, which is also just something the NBA doesn't want happening. Like, I don't know.
Wait. I'm reading this right now. So this is actually interesting. This is why we need all the details. Let me read this word for word, verbatim. Portland Trail Blazers head coach and former NBA point guard Chauncey Billups was also arrested by the FBI on Thursday morning in organization's illegal betting probe. But according to ABC News, Billups did not bet on games in which he played or coached. He was instead arrested for his connection to an illegal poker game tied to the mafia.
Oh, that's like some Molly's Game type shit. Have you ever seen that movie before with it's Emma Stone?
I've heard of it, yeah.
Yeah, like where there's these underground celebrity poker games. I think what's his name? Michael Cera's in the movie as well. But it was like they're based on people like that. Like A-Rod would go out to those type of poker things, I believe, as well. And yeah, no, that's illegal. You can't do that.
Like, you can't play poker by yourself for money. It's dead.
I guess maybe if it's through the mafia.
Or like a certain amount of, I mean, like, it's also like, I think you can play with your buddies for a couple of bones, but like, I think if you're tossing around bands, it gets a bit different.
Oh, yeah, you can't tax that. Okay. I
think that's the issue.
All right. Well, I mean, we'll try to keep live updates.
Well, at least he wasn't throwing games, though.
Yeah.
No taxation without incarceration, I believe.
He just wanted to have some fun, man.
Yeah.
He wasn't
Chauncey just wanted a royal flush.
And play a poker
I mean, like, hey, you played 10 years in the NBA. You go and be a GM, a coach.
Head coaching is stressful.
God forbid you want to play poker for an hour, right? Ridiculous.
Well, we'll try to
if he needs a lawyer, I think the good folks over at the Big Factor would gladly come into court with him.
Free Chauncey till it's backwards. We'll keep up live updates. This is quite the interesting story. I'm sure this isn't going to be done anytime soon. All right, let's flip over to our Cleveland Cavaliers, guys. But before we do that, I got to tell you about our great friends at Fairway Ford. No nefarious activity over at Fairway Ford. Fairway Ford is the biggest Ford truck dealership in the entire state of Ohio. They have the largest selection of Ford F-150s and Super Duty trucks, and they won't be beat on price by any other Ford dealers. Don't let a short drive to Canfield prevent you from saving thousands of dollars on your new truck. Fairway Ford, the largest inventory of new Ford trucks, lowest pricing, and same hometown level of service. Scan that QR code now, or go get the website to visit fairwayfordohio.com. Again, that is fairwayfordohio.com. All right, guys, we were gathered at the Lakewood Truck Park.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the repost, Rob.
Yes,
Beautiful
Sirski.
beautiful.
Let's talk about it.
Jared Allen was gambling. Beautiful venue at
Oh,
Lakewood Truck
but
Park.
we can't do that.
New York Knicks take down our
Unless he
Cavaliers
was.
in the season opener in Madison Square Garden, 119-111. Cavaliers came out in the third quarter. They tied that thing up. In fact, they took a lead on a Donovan Mitchell 3, but then it was the Knicks throughout the rest of that contest. We'll start here, guys. Jared Allen, kind of the story of the game. The pregame comments, the lights are too bright. We all know
Still
that
too
quote.
bright.
A couple of years ago, he made the joke, and it turns out the lights are still too
Might be
bright.
brighter.
In 28 minutes, 1 for 4 field goals, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 points.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
will.
gonna count.
I think I'd like to make a decree on the show. I don't know if you guys will agree or not. I think we call him Wendy until he puts up more than a 4 for 4 in a game. I think that should just firmly be his nickname until I see more.
good.
Going back to the playoffs last year, I don't think he had above 4. I think he had 6 total rebounds in the 2 games we got knocked out at the end. Like, how do you play that many minutes and you're that big and you don't get rebounds?
Rob, what do you see out of big man J.A.?
I'm so sick of talking about that guy, bro. He'll have his games in the regular season, but he's just showing that this is something you have to expect from him every now and again. And what's becoming more than every now and again, and it's just really upsetting, especially in New York. Lights are still too bright. Let's talk about something else, not J.A., bro. I don't have the energy for him today.
All right, let's talk
Can
about
I give you a side question about J.A., though?
Sure.
So a lot of reports I saw of Kenny talking after the game, like, still praised Jared Allen for what he did on the defensive end of the court last night. Is it, I don't know, I kind of expected him to do more while Darius is out, because that's kind of one of the guys who, like, you're expecting Darius to put up, what, like 18 a night, 16 points a night? Like, that should open up more opportunities. Like, are you concerned that with a guy like him out, you're still not seeing anything out of Jared Allen offensively? Like, I know Mobley's still down low, so it takes away reps.
Well, I think Darius makes Jared Allen better. Jared needs Darius.
He needs to be
Okay.
fed. And
It's kind of like the opposite.
That's what I was going
Okay.
to say. We weren't getting enough penetration and playmaking. Lonzo had a couple bad turnovers, but I mean, he found somebody on a great no-look pass somewhere in that game. But we need someone to be able to drive and draw to get Jared points. He's not going to score on his own, really. So I just need more rebounds, bro, and some better defense. But we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
How about Larry?
Larry had a great game last night. I wanted to see more from Larry. And after I was getting on Dean Wade, he had a good moment in the. But it's
He went 3 for 3, I
when
think.
you go down the way that they did, and they came back so quickly, it's hard to sustain that. You spend so much energy. They're down, like, I forgot what it was. Largest lead might have been, let me see. They were down 17 points.
January 20. Yeah.
You come all the way back. That means you have to play a lot of perfect possessions in a row, a lot of mistakes. So after you claw your way all the way back, the best comebacks happen when there's 0-0 on the clock when you finally take the lead. They still had a whole nother quarter of basketball to play. And that's what you saw. They kind of ran out of gas. Things stopped going their way again. They gave up another, like, 14-0 run as soon as they took the lead, and then that was pretty much all she wrote.
And when you see Donovan have a third quarter like he did and just go off, kind of will the team back into it, like, I don't know, this sounds really dumb, but, like, I'm still getting into basketball. Like, where does that come from? Like, what is the thing that, like, clicks for him that he hits that extra gear?
I mean, he just started making his shots. He had a slow start. They obviously were trying to get Evan involved as much as they could early and often. Donovan was waiting to pick his spot. He probably would have wished that he could have saved all that for the fourth quarter, but we needed it in the third to even keep the game close. But I mean, he's just like I said, he's one of the top probably 15, 10 players in the NBA. He can turn it on when he wants to. He's one of the best shooters in the league. He decides I want to start getting some buckets. He could go do it. It's that simple for him. He's that good, bro.
Well, Rafa and Booby, they like to call him Evil Mobley when he gets aggressive and starts taking shots, taking the ball up the court. And that's exactly what he did. And that's what a lot of people like to see to start the season. 18 shots for Evan Mobley. He made 8 of them. The big one, 4 for 8 from beyond the arc. That's huge. 22 points, 8 rebounds, as well as 3 assists. And then Donovan, obviously, with 31 points. Let's start with Evan Mobley, Rob. Aggressive right off the rip. We saw him take, what was it, like 3 of the Cavs' first 4 shots, a couple fadeaway jumpers. He was getting to his spots, which we like to see. You'd like a little more efficiency out of him, but Evan Mobley, aggressive to start the season.
I like the shot. He goes to the same shot. He's been shooting it for years.
Yeah.
He's gotten a lot better at it. The little, about 15-footer, a little fadeaway over his guy. I want to see more of Evan completely forcing the issue, trying to dunk on people, getting to the line more. Because they shot double the amount of free throws we did last night, guys. That was the tail of the game. They shot way more free throws. They made about 90% of them, and they had about 16 more rebounds than us. It's hard to win an NBA basketball game that way. I would love Evan to just – the fadeaway is something you could shoot, and I'm cool with if you got it going. It wasn't really all the way going. So that's why I need you to get in there. You're shooting hook shots, trying to get all the way when you're finishing, smacking the backboard, all that. But I loved where his mind was at. I wish he would have gotten to 20 shots. I told Sam that when he shot 13 in the first half. I don't think I've ever seen him shoot 20 shots in a game, so I want to see him fully carry that out all the way. But I 50% from three. It's a great look, bro. I think you're going to see a big year from him.
I want to ask you, Rob, how much of a measuring stick important of a stat is plus minus? Because it can be
deceiving.
Yeah, it can be super conceiving. That's a great word. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. The only one positive plus minus for the Cavaliers was actually, there was 0 players. I thought that was a +2 for Larry Nance. That's a -2. 0 players were in the positives. There were a couple zeros. Mobley was a 0. Dean Wade was a 0. But Donovan Mitchell was the most with -14. Now, granted, when you're losing a game and you're playing the most minutes, 36, that can happen. So can you kind of elaborate on that?
Plus minus is an awful stat. It really, because you could go out on the court. I could sit in the corner for 5 possessions, and Donovan Mitchell could hit 5 threes in a row, isoing, and then Evan Mobley could get floor blocks. But now I have a +15 plus minus because the team's doing well. Overall, if you're losing the whole game, everyone's gonna have a minus plus minus. It can be good sometimes. There are times where it's like the team will be winning, but when you were on the court, the other team went on a run, and that might not have been your fault, or it might have been. There's a lot more adjusted, advanced analytics that are a lot better at telling you that stuff, but. If you open up the box score and you look at plus minus, it's not going to tell you the whole story of what was going on.
All right. Well, Sam Merrill had 19 points. He's obviously got the start due to the injury. 6 for 11 6 for 11 field goals, 5 for 10 from beyond the arc. He kind of cooked late in that game. Jordan Tyson, 20 minutes, 2 for 4, only 5 points. I know you're a big fan of Tyrese Proctor off the bench. Can you talk to me a little bit about what you saw from Tyrese?
I thought he just looked ready. I saw someone put out a tweet, and I thought it was true. He looked more prepared than our 2 guys that were on the team last year. I thought Jalen Tyson was very disappointing last night. Not a good game from him. And then Craig Porter didn't do much off the bench either. And Tyrese at least looked aggressive. He looked like he had a nice pull-up. He hit a 3. We severely need someone who could put the ball in the basket off the bench. Like, you need who's going to be the guy like Ty Jerome that's going to actually take shots and look to score. Because Lonzo's a pure facilitator. He's going to catch and shoot. He wasn't really on at all.
1 for 7 from 3 for Lonzo.
He kept letting them fly.
And he only took 3.
Yeah, keep him going, baby.
Dean Wade, he's going to get his catch and shoots and his pump fake drives. But
3 for 3?
Needs someone to draw to get those. And, I mean, Lonzo was trying to find him. Larry Nance, also a great player, but he needs someone to hit him on those pops, find him in his spots. I mean, you need somebody who's going to be the driving force, and I think Tyrese has a chance to do that starting off the year.
All right, what did you guys see from the Knicks? Jalen Brunson, 23 points. OG Anunoby actually led the team with 24 points. Cat, who was the game-time decision all the way going down to the tip-off, he played. He got 19 points.
I mean, OG Anunoby murdered us on the glass last night. It was every time.
14
Every
rebounds.
time it was a big possession, I was like, yep, finally, big offensive board from OG. It was nasty work. We got bullied. It was one of those typical games for us, and they got to their ability to get to the line. Refs with some questionable calls, but that's just what I hate. The Jalen Brunson bobblehead was back in action. Cat just driving recklessly at the hoop and getting the foul calls. It's okay. I wasn't super impressed by the Knicks, but they weren't at full strength, and neither are we. So we'll see later down the season.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing too. Is like when they didn't have all of their guys, you have Hunter out. That's gonna be a big piece of your team. Strew's gonna be out for a couple of months. Like, not seeing some of these guys are really, like, you can't really tell. I mean, Garland obviously.
Like, Brunson shoots 13 free throws, but he's 1 for 9 from 3. Won't happen every night. So you're going to see better nights from him. Like this, just because you're missing, that the other team's missing too. So I mean, you had a chance to win the game. It was a slow start, and that's what ultimately killed you.
Well, 81-1 in the cards. Cavaliers off today. Their next matchup Friday. They stay in New York. They take on the 0-1 Brooklyn Nets, looking to get their first win of the young season. All right, let's flip over to baseball a little bit. Speaking of gambling, we got some updates regarding Emmanuel Clase. But first, I got to tell you about our great friends at Garage Beer. Garage Beer comes in just 2 flavors: classic light lager as well as that classic lime. No frills, no bitterness, no IPAs. It's just beer the way you want beer to taste. That's beer flavored beer. Scan that QR code now or go give their website a visit. DrinkGarageBeer.com to find local retailers who sell garage beer near you. Again, that is DrinkGarageBeer.com. Had plenty of those at Lakewood Truck Park. The lime ones I got, absolutely delicious. All right, Jack, kind of give me an update because I saw that Emmanuel Clase denied by the Guardians from pitching in Venezuela. Obviously, we know the whole shebang, what's going on with him, what happened with Luis Ortiz. They're never going to play in Major League Baseball again. So the Guardians can still control. You kind of give me a little face.
I've been
Do you
hearing
think there's a
people say
possibility they could play in the MLB again? Well, I guess we'll start there.
I don't know if that's true. I'm just not ready to call out it being snuffed out for sure. I don't think that's fair to say yet because we haven't gotten an official ruling indicating that. So the first thing I want to note is if a guy is playing winter ball not in his home country, it almost always gets denied in the first place. So it's not abnormal that Emmanuel Clase's request to play in Venezuela was denied. He was unallowed in the DR to play in their league. He's currently suing him and his team, I think, are suing the commissioner of the league about that. So yeah, it's not like out of the ordinary for this to happen, but I still found it very interesting to note because in a way, actually, Ryan, I would think if there was any chance they thought he was going to come back, I think they would actually let him play. Like weirdly enough, because like he was out the whole second half of the year. Like you don't know what returns you're going to get on him if he does come back. His contract is going way up. It's like $10 million next year and then 15 the 2 years after that. So like you're like on a team like us who's not spending money, you got to find a way to work something out with that, right? If he's going to be here, you can't do the whole Deshaun Watson sunken cost fallacy that you always talk about, Ryan, you know? So I don't know. I kind of think that he might be done. I kind of think that was an unofficial him being done for as much as I threw you off there at the start. Well, I know. That's why I was trying to give you the look of like, it's not official yet, but I was giving you like the, I think you're right. No, I think he's, no.
I thought he was in his Rozier era where like he was going to have a chance to come back.
Yeah, I thought you were saying
No, I think that might be it because I think they would let him pitch if there was anything going on. Ortiz had the same thing, but yeah, because I mean, Ryan, at this point, if he ever was allowed to come back, what are you doing to the MLB if you're the Guardians? Like, you have to be so pissed that you missed those guys for the last 2 months of the year, didn't get a chance to trade Clase. Like, he almost certainly has to be done.
So, okay, so they can still, it's up to them to say you can pitch or not pitch in Venezuela. I wasn't aware of that. Like, they can control their
it is up to
off-season
them.
activities.
Yeah. And they said no.
Okay.
Which is it almost always gets denied if it's not their home country. I don't know the reasoning behind that. So like that is typical, but I thought it was weird given his current situation that it happened.
What do like American players do in the offseason then? Do they have leagues?
Some guys go play international ball, like not a ton. I think a lot of guys just work out. Like for prospects, like bigger guys they end up playing in the Arizona Fall League. Like Chase DeLauder was down there a couple of years ago. Kyle Manzardo, same kind of thing. But I think most guys, like with the grind of the season, they kind of just work on their bodies a little bit and take a month or two off and get back in the cages.
Oh, interesting. All right, let's talk a little bit of World Series. Game 1 is tomorrow night. It's in Los Angeles. If I'm not mistaken, Game 1. Jack, that was interesting.
Or isn't it in Toronto? I could be wrong.
Okay. Fellas, I got us.
Rob's got us.
It's either in Los Angeles or it's in
Hey,
Toronto.
It's got one of the two, right?
One of the two.
Actually,
Now, we kind of talked about this a little bit. It was interesting because you want the Dodgers to win.
Yes,
but
I do.
I know a lot of Guardians fans because of the connections with Jimenez, Ernie Clement, Miles Straw, Shane Bieber, and especially they don't like, nobody really likes to see the evil empire, the big market teams win. But you're steadfast. You want to see the Dodgers win this.
Yeah, and I don't think my reasoning is that crazy if you remember my reasoning. Like it's if the Dodgers win the World Series, it's the Death Star. Like, okay, the team that nobody can touch went out and did what they did. They won last year. They smoked the Yankees. Do the same thing this year, right? I can be like, okay, at least we weren't that close. If we have a bunch of guys who were literally on our playoff roster 3 years ago go to the World Series and win it, I obviously, I know they have Vladdy, they have Bo Bichette, they have George Springer. Like, there's a ton of big pieces, healthy or not, that make the world's difference on that team that we don't really have outside of Jose. Like, you're not going to put up Kwan and Manzo with their 2 and 3 guys, But like, if you see a team like the Blue Jays win, then it's like, okay, it is doable, and we're just not putting the money out there to get it done.
Blue Jays home field too?
Yeah, Blue Jays home field. Okay, so it is Blue Jays home field. Yeah.
Interesting. All right, well, let's flip over to a little bit of story here in football, guys. The Baltimore Ravens have been naughty, and they've been grounded. News came out. John Harbaugh led the charge to eliminate ping pong tables, a basketball hoop, cornhole boards, and video game consoles from the locker rooms after they start a horrendous 1-5. This is funny. I totally get it. 1-5, you don't want any shenanigans. I don't know if we've seen this before, but you know what this reminds me of? Wasn't there the story of, was it Carlos Santana? Was it Carlos Santana that they got rid of Fortnite in the locker room or something like that, or did I get sent out?
Like the baseball Carlos Santana?
Yeah, like last year.
I could be. I don't know. I
don't remember that?
There are guys who have had weird video game addictions and stuff, but I don't believe that was ever.
I think it's
took him out.
I think John Harbaugh. John or Jim?
It's
John. Well, also John is not the one who removed them. The original report was that Coach Harbaugh was the one who did it. Then when he was asked about it, he came out and said it was team leaders. So maybe it was Harbaugh and he just wants to save face publicly, but
not a sign of a good locker room.
No, it is not a sign of a good locker room. Harbaugh was actually he low key seemed salty. He was like, yeah, the pinball machine I got him 2 years ago for Christmas. I don't know where it is now. which I thought was a little bit funny, but I don't know. It's weird, Rob. Something stinks about the whole entire thing. I agree with you on that because I saw Kyle Hamilton came out with a quote and they asked him about it in the locker room. He's like, I didn't even realize they were gone. Like, bullshit, you clearly did. Like, like the locker room isn't that big. If there's an air hockey table and a pinball machine, it's not there anymore. You saw it. Like, why are we... I don't know. I think it's a very odd thing going down. They've lost 4 in a row. They're tied for the worst start in franchise history. Like, but it's also... I think it's a bullshit thing to be like, oh, it's the pinball machines. No, it's not. If you are a professional athlete and you're getting paid millions of dollars and having a fucking pinball machine in the locker room is the difference of you winning games or not, that's not true. It's stupid.
There's an old video resurfacing too in like Ravens Twitter, like the sphere of Marlon Humphrey. He would go live after all the games and he's like videotaping Lamar. It was an ugly win. I don't remember the game, but Lamar's like, yeah, bro, like you shouldn't even be live right now. Like we won, but it wasn't like that. Like I'm about to watch film, and then he's up there messing around, and like Ravens fans hate Marlon Humphrey right now because he's like doing this whole content thing.
Yeah.
And they're losing right now, so there might be some cracks going on over there with the success that they've been having not there. It could be something to watch in Baltimore.
Let me ask you guys this, because I've been watching a lot of national shows, and there are a lot of analysts who aren't counting the Ravens out even after 1-5. I get Lamar Jackson's coming back, and he's probably the most valuable player to a team. I mean, you can make the argument he's the most valuable player in football, but like Lamar Jackson isn't just the leader of that Ravens offense. He is the Ravens offense. Everything revolves around him. He's one of the most talented players in the league. No way in hell they come back and win the AFC North. I don't even think the way they come back and make the playoffs.
I was
1-5.
I was about to.
Yeah, because like if it's like when you're sitting at 1-3 still, or even 1-4, if you get back to 2-4, like I think you can punch up and find your way back. But like 1-5 is just such a tough hole, dude. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, out of the bye week, you never know what happens.
There's 3 teams in NFL history that have. One did it after 1-6. In 1970, the Bengals made the playoffs. After 1-6, they won their division. 2015, Chiefs started 1-5, finished 11-5, made the playoffs. Wow. 2018, Colts started 1-5, finished 10-6, won a playoff game. We have a bad division, so it is possible, but it's a long shot.
They still catch us once. They have everyone once though, right? Remaining in the division.
But the team...
No, they have the Bengals twice, I
they
think.
haven't played the Bengals yet.
I don't think Lamar
you could beat them
solves
twice?
every issue. They're going to have to score 50 points Their defense has been atrocious.
Yes.
Derrick Henry's been fumbling the ball. It hasn't been very inspiring out there. And then you leave yourself absolutely no room for error. Like I just said, a team ran off 10 straight to make the playoffs. I don't see it for them. I don't know who their out-of-conference games are. Like if they got 1 or 2 tough games left on the schedule, it could throw you off.
Let me ask you guys this. How bad would it have to get, or would it not even happen?
Might get you there.
For the Ravens to fire the pinball wizard.
Pinball wizard.
Would it be possible?
After 1 year, I highly doubt it. But
then
it just goes.
But Lamar's about to. He's getting closer to 30. They still haven't gone to a Super Bowl. You can start the talks.
But I mean, it does just go to show. Like we're sitting here and we still have people defending Kevin Stefanski after how bad we've been the last couple of years. Like coach in the NFL.
Way more of a pass.
Yeah, no, he does. But my point
could it get to the point where they reach those talks? Is what I'm asking.
Because when you have teams like the Ravens and the Steelers, and Mike Tomlin's famous thing is the standard is the standard. Like even those type of coaches they're not above reproach either. And you have fans clamoring for their jobs. So everything's about perspective, I guess, is my point in there. All right, let's flip over. We're gonna do some Cleveland Browns trivia. What better theme for the Browns than being spooky and scary, guys? Because Bloodview Haunted House is still rolling through Halloween. Are you ready to get in the Halloween spirit? Then you need to grab your friends and head over to Bloodview Haunted House in Broadview Heights, because it's not just a haunted house. It's an interactive experience where the nightmares come to life. And the best part about it all, every single ticket helps support local charities. Open weekends through Halloween. Friday, Saturday nights, they're open until midnight. Sundays, they're open until 10 p.m. So if you're looking for big scares and a good cause, then Bloodview is the place. You can get all the details at bloodview.org. Halloween right around the corner, guys. Not much more time to get your scares in. Go to Bloodview Haunted House again. You get all the details at bloodview.org. And speaking of spooky, Jack, our Cleveland Browns, I've been loving this segment. Cleveland Browns trivia. Jack, what you got for us?
Just one question for you, Ryan. I think it's going to be a pretty tough one, okay? You ready?
That's what you claim.
You guys have to name all 10 players on this list, all right?
Oh, God. Okay.
It's going to take a second for you. Name every player to score a receiving touchdown during Baker Mayfield's rookie season for the Cleveland Browns. There are 5 receivers, 3 tight ends, and 2 running backs.
He threw 10. He threw 10 different people touchdowns his rookie season.
Yes, out of 27.
But still, 10 different people.
Duke Johnson, Nick Chubb.
Bang.
Yeah, we're gonna have to keep
those
track
are
of this.
the 2 running backs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Duke Johnson, Nick Chubb.
Did
How many tight
Ratley
ends?
score a touchdown? Njoku's 1.
3. Njoku is 1. Damian Ratley did not score a touchdown.
Harrison Bryant.
No.
Oh no. Who was on? Oh, I'm not gonna remember these guys' names. Oh, Demetrius Harris?
No, but
No.
that is a
Bro, he was on the team. He was
electric pull, number
Oh.
86.
You said 3 tight ends?
3 tight ends.
Austin Hooper.
No.
Wasn't on the team, yeah.
Oh shit.
I remember both these guys like well.
Okay.
All right, let's go receivers. Let's try to knock them.
How many receivers?
Jarvis.
5. Jarvis, yep.
OBJ.
Nope, wasn't there.
Brashad Perriman.
Oh, this is just
Rashad Perryman.
I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. This is
was
just,
there.
This is just
Antonio Callaway.
this is just his rookie year.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to
Callaway led the team in touchdowns.
Callaway.
That's why I was confused when you said Hooper wasn't there. I'm
Who
like,
else
what?
was out there?
Okay, I'm sorry. So can we go back to the receivers we've named?
We've got Jarvis Landry, Antonio Callaway, Brashad Perriman.
Was
and
Hollywood?
Hollywood is on there.
Wiggins, that's 4.
And how many? I'm sorry. There's 7.
You guys need 2 more tight ends and 1 more receiver.
We need 1 more receiver.
You said Antonio Callaway?
Yeah. Ooh, man, that's.
Is this
they
guy
had some
like-
guys out there, man? Josh Gordon? No.
Josh Gordon.
He was. He did. He
In
caught one from
week
Josh
1
Gordon.
against the Steelers, Tyrod Taylor threw him a go ball to the end zone.
Wow.
But Baker didn't throw him one.
But it's that season.
Oh, we're just doing the whole thing. All right,
Okay.
boom. Josh
So
Gordon.
now we're just missing what?
2 tight ends.
2 tight ends. So this was 2018.
I'm trying
These
to
names are
think
in your
of-
guys' mental
This
Rolodex.
was 2018.
Yeah.
Barnage wasn't on
We'll do
the squad.
we'll do another one after. You guys want to click on this?
I mean, okay, yeah, like Barnage, Jordan Cameron, those guys weren't there.
Nope.
Joke.
I don't think either of these guys would have sniffed being like a 78 overall in Madden.
I figured.
Oh, like these were bad. I really thought Demetrius Harris was it.
Yeah, that's a
Like
good
that
point.
that is a on par guess.
Akins wasn't here. That was way later.
You gotta be pulling like Orson Charles type names. Like that that's the type beat we're going for.
No, like I'm low key spook here. I'm lost. First stump. Can
I
I
mean,
get
this was
Can
tough.
we get a hint? Can I get a college?
I can look up their colleges.
I don't remember any other
Because
tight
you
ends
just
than
had,
Njoku.
yeah, they could have got elevated off the practice squad for a week.
I mean, no, these guys like I know these guys.
Okay.
Like I remember watching these guys play football. They're enough that
Seth
you would
the
know
Valve?
that. Seth
Yeah,
the Valve
that's
is one of them.
That's
yeah.
one. He-
One
hey,
more.
The Princeton legend.
The other guy went to UC Irvine.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, I don't know
No,
this
not
shit.
Devin Kajus.
No.
Oh,
UC.
I can't believe I just pulled Seth the Valve.
That was a pull.
Yeah, like you remember Seth the Valve, right? Yeah.
UC Irvine. It's a real player.
This guy is a real player.
Was it
He
just a
played
Madden
for
AI generated.
6 teams. Ended his career with 21 touchdowns,
That's good.
We had a solid tight end.
but only
Low-key.
1,500 receiving
He
yards.
low key caught like red zone touchdowns.
He's a red
though.
zone touchdown merchant.
Oh.
He had
Dude, I
Can-
think
can I ask
I'm
you-
he had
pretty sure
3
it's-
for the Browns.
I'm pretty sure it's a black guy.
I was just gonna ask, is he white or black?
He's a black guy.
Yeah,
He had
I'm-
3 touchdowns in his lone year with the Browns.
Oh my gosh.
Then he had 7 the next season somewhere else.
I'm gonna get mad because like I
with
should know
a-
who this
with
is.
another Brown.
With another Brown. Oh no, I know who it is. It's,
What?
Oh, it's on the tip of my.
Who's the
tongue.
other Brown?
Deshaun. He went to Texans next year, I think.
He had 7 touchdowns with Deshaun the next year.
Oh, what's his name? Oh my gosh. It's
You know who I'm talking about?
It's not Akins, but I know I could visualize the guy. I'm gonna hear his name and get mad.
A black tight end that went
I
from.
think
the
he
Browns
might
to
have wore a
Texans?
number in like the 40s. Like I could visualize this guy almost.
I'll get you a Browns number RQ.
Oh my gosh, man.
I don't think I'm.
It's gonna
Be able
upset
to
me.
get
Dude.
this.
It's gonna upset me.
The internet is screaming right now. No, he wore 88.
I might have to give up. I kind of want to hear who it is though.
All right, you ready? Do you guys give up?
What's the first letter of his name?
I need to hear you guys both say I give up before I tell you the answer.
Is there any other hint you could possibly give us?
I still want to see if I could guess based off initials, like the first letter of his name.
D.
Nah, D is the first name's not getting it. Last name,
No, because
F.
I don't.
nah.
Yeah, I don't want to just sit here.
GG.
Darren Fells.
Darren Fells.
No?
Oh yeah, I remember.
I was going
that,
to say, you guys definitely
Wow.
had it in
wasn't
your
gonna
Duffy.
get it though. Wasn't gonna get it.
Darren Fells. Okay. Do you have another one or no?
Do you want? I can chef one up here.
My boy.
We do a little live chef.
My-
I want to get one and we end on a win.
My boy Darren.
That was a
Okay.
tough one. I don't know how many people are pulling out Darren Fells.
We got Seth DeVal.
But
that
honestly,
should have been the one we
yeah,
lost on.
yeah.
And Brashad Perriman should have been one we lost on. And we forgot D Fells.
Josh
Okay.
Gordon, too.
We're going to college. Heisman Trophy winning quarterback since 2010.
Since 2010.
Yeah.
Bryce Young.
Okay, Bradford was before 2010, I believe. Tebow?
No.
Was he before 2010?
Was Tim Tebow, yes, he was. He was like 08, I think. He won the Heisman.
I'm kind of
Okay, you want to go backwards?
Bryce Young was the last quarterback to win it, I think.
Bryce Young.
Oh wait,
okay.
no, did someone win? No, it was Trev.
How many are there?
There
There's a
are
lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Travis
7,
Hunter won
8,
it
9,
last year.
10, 11, 12.
Okay.
Ben,
Baker.
Bryce Young, you got. Baker, yep.
Bryce Young, Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb Williams.
Yep.
Hurts never won one.
Bradford, McCoy, Mariota.
Mariota won one.
Bradford did. But he's before. Mariota did, 2014.
With Jameis.
Jameis did, yep.
Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck did not.
He didn't win one. Okay.
Oof. Oh.
So how many are we missing?
You're missing 2010, 2011, 2012.
McCoy?
No.
Oh, I would have thought he won one.
Ew.
We should be able to get
2018 and 2023.
Burrow.
Burrow,
Should have had that.
2023.
2023?
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been Caleb Williams. I already said him.
He was 2022.
Who in the world? Who's the next
And
year?
wasn't Bryce Young?
No.
No, he was
Who are we-
2021.
Guys.
Who are we missing?
He's in his second year in the NFL right now.
I'm lost. Am I cooked? I'm
Been a
having
little banged up this year.
brain fog. Oh, Trevor Lawrence, maybe?
2 years ago. No.
He's in his sophomore year right now?
Yes.
Jane Daniels.
Yes.
Oh,
see,
okay,
somehow
yeah.
Brian Kelly
Yeah,
didn't
see,
get in his own
we're
way.
not- we're not-
okay.
So we're missing
We're
what
not
years?
10, 11, 12, and then 18.
18? Was that not Baker?
That's not Lamar or Baker.
No.
Or Kyler?
Kyler.
Bang.
Now you're missing 10, 11, 12.
I
Okay,
get
this is when it
college.
gets a little bit sweaty.
college.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
No,
not
you
yet,
guys
not
don't need colleges on this.
Yeah.
Come on.
2010, bro. Who's
They're
playing-
three like cultural icons.
icon.
No, they literally are all probably. I would say
yet.
they're all.
Reinhardt never won one.
Who?
That
Liner
was-
was 05.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
before.
It's early.
I would say all three of these guys for people of our generation. Like
Vince
these
Young?
are like
No, too early.
No.
Too early. Too early.
these are like the guys, the quarterbacks you guys watched growing up watching college football.
Right. Like
Maybe you guys said these
That's
names. I just
after-
totally missed
that's
them, but they're
two,
like
like,
massive names.
Stafford didn't win one.
2011, 2012. Who were like top picks?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of.
2010, this guy went first overall the next year. 2011, this guy went second overall. And then 2012, I believe he went 22nd overall.
RG3.
RG3?
Manziel. We didn't
Manziel?
say Manziel.
RG3 Manziel, so we're missing one.
2010, yeah, went first overall.
That's not like Sam Bradford.
Won a
bro.
national title.
That's not Sam Bradford, bro.
No,
Oh,
he was-
Cam Newton.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
Cam Newton.
Oh, God. Oh,
Let's build a parlay. How about that?
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
let's build a parlay. We're going to do this one live, fellas. But before we start building that beautiful parlay, I have to tell everybody about our great friends over at FanDuel. FanDuel's got an offer that you don't want to miss this NFL season. New customers can bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win it. That's right. Pick a bet $5, and if it wins, you'll unlock $300 in bonus bets to use all across the FanDuel app. You can build parlays, bet player props. You can ride the live lines because whatever your style, FanDuel has you covered. The NFL season is here, and the only question is, are you ready to play? Visit FanDuel.com/bigplay to download the FanDuel app today and get started. Must be 21 plus and present in select states. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit fanduel.com/RG. I'll play the music while we do this thing live. Gentlemen, what are we feeling today?
There's so many options. Like this
Yeah.
is peak betting.
So it is.
I'm going,
There's
We do have
football,
Vikings Chargers.
There's basketball.
I'm going.
Do we want to mix sports or do we just
Yeah,
wanna...
we'll mix it. We'll mix it because I got a hockey pick here.
Okay, well then-
Penguins have been really hot lately. I think that's due to run out a little bit here. Panthers only got one in a row to their name right now. I'm gonna go with Panthers money line.
Okay, so that's minus 205, so we start there for a base. I guess I'll do an NFL. Rob, do you want to do an NBA one?
Yeah, I
I'll do
will.
an NFL one for Chargers and Vikings. All right, Chargers, 3.5-point favorites in this one. I'm not sure I love that. Over under.
This is a Carson Wentz game, though, right?
Half. Yes, it is.
I got my basketball pick.
What is it?
Opening night for Denver. First game they're playing. Give me Nikola Jokic 8+ assists.
Okay, I'm feeling like a touchdown scorer. Do I want to just go easy and go Jordan Mason? They're rushing. Yeah, I'm gonna do it because Chargers rushing defense has been butt cheeks. So I'm gonna go Jordan Mason plus 120. And Rob, you said what?
Nikola Jokic 8+ assists.
What was your leg, Ryan?
I'm going Jordan Mason.
Jordan Mason anytime?
Anytime touchdown. Yep.
Dang.
All right, so let me put this here, though. Let me find the nugget.
We give you guys all the best
Plus
of all worlds.
379, I believe. Yeah.
Hey.
I'm locked in.
Hey.
We got it?
Yeah, I'm locked in.
All right,
Plus
so what's the
379.
bet? All right, well, that's going to be it for the Big Factor here on the Big Play Sports Network. Appreciate everybody tuning in to the show on this fine Thursday. We'll be back tomorrow. Same people, same time. Until then, have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you then. Peace out.